Good evening and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside Sean Davis, who will provide you with all of tonight's visuals from the court. We are coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, the big house. We're back in the big house after a one-game foray over to the CPS Middle School gym, which was a lot of fun. But tonight, the Whalers boys varsity basketball team plays host to the Nauset Warriors. The Whalers 6-4 on the season, look to defeat another good opponent in the Warriors tonight. They are coming off a great game off at TD Garden for the Andrew Lawson Invitational. We'll chat about that a little bit, where they took care of business against the Vineyard. The Warriors are 3-6 on the season after a 1-point loss to Barnstable on Tuesday night. Before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding sponsor for the NSC on NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued that mission through their support of our live broadcast of Nantucket Whalers athletic events. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the boys continue their warm-ups here. The Whalers have had some marquee moments already this season, including a Scarlet Hawk Tournament Championship over the holidays, and again, that win at TD Garden over the Vineyard in the Andrew Lawson Invitational on Saturday. And two of the Whalers' losses are to a Bourne team that is in the top 3 in Division 4, albeit blowout wins for the Canalmen. But two of those losses come against a top-tier team. So Nantucket looks to continue its journey towards a league title and, of course, a postseason tournament berth. They come in ranked number 10 in Division 4, and they can do a lot to accomplishing both of those things again here tonight with a win over the Division 2 Warriors. These two teams had two epic games last year. Nauset getting the best of the Whalers right here on a buzzer beater right in front of us, and a 2-point win off island. Head coach Willis Ferreira has seen it all in his 31 years of coaching, but even he doesn't know which team is going to show up every night. And even in game, it can change, as we saw against DY, a game that the Whalers absolutely dominated for the first half and nearly gave away in the second half, eking out that 4-point win right here at TD Garden. So to defeat the Warriors tonight, Nantucket will have to protect the rock and control the pace with solid defensive efforts. Carlos Aguilar had a great game against Martha's Vineyard, a team high 20 points. So let's hope the Whalers can keep it rolling here and defeat the Warriors in another Cape and Islands League matchup. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Nauset Warriors and your Nantucket High School Whalers. Nantucket High School, the Cape and Islands League, and the MIA ask that all in attendance join the coaches, players, and officials in practicing good sportsmanship in support of your teams and in your conduct towards players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. Violations to our spectator code of conduct will not be tolerated and may result in dismissal from tonight's game. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. And now for tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Nauset Warriors. Number 0, Ethan Beer. Number 1, Kieran Hanville. Number 5, Joseph Berardi. Number 20, Jacob Knight. And number 23, Liam Johnston. Head coach, Kevin Harrigan. And now for your Nantucket Whalers starting lineup. Number 3, Amari Bramwell. Number 5, Chris Simpson. Number 4, senior Carlos Aguilar. Number 10, senior Jack Halleck. And number 13, senior Jaquan Francis. Head coach, Willis Ferreira. At this time, we ask you to all please stand, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
He's got it! He's got it! Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Just about ready for the tap here. Warriors taking on the Whalers. Cape Islands League matchup here. It'll be Halleck, of course, jumping for Nantucket. It'll be number 20, Jacob Knight, for the Warriors. Whalers Nation, are you ready? And we are underway. Aguilar gets the tap and attacks. Floater off the backboard and in. And just like that, Carlos Aguilar picks up right where he left off at TD Garden in the Invitational. Good pressure defense by the Whalers. Out of bounds, oh, near, that's a turnover. Francis back the other way, goes up with the left and scores. Good start for Nantucket, double team. Good physical play. Simpson with a steal. He drives in. Floater up, no good. Francis. Oh, called for over the back. Looked like he was just straight up. First team foul on Nantucket, first on Francis. And the Whalers will head back. Four nothing, just underway here. Man-to-man double teamed in the corner. And a little aggressive was Bramwell with the foul. That's two already. Again, four fouls on the team. The fifth one is a shooting foul, and it's 2 shots from now on, but it does reset after each quarter, but 2 fouls already on the Whalers. Again, another quick double team. And around the perimeter it goes. Another double team. Near turnover and out of bounds, causing the turnover again. Great aggressive defense by the Whalers to start things off. Four nothing our score. Bramwell brings it up. 2-3 zone. Aguilar. Again, high matchup on Halleck. He'll get it. Triple teamed. Aguilar fakes the pass. Good recovery by Nauset. Francis inside again. A quick double team. Halleck sticks with it. Oh, Aguilar thought about it again. 6 to shoot now, 5. Bramwell drives in, floater up and in. Amari Bramwell with his first deuce. And another turnover. Inside to Bramwell with the left. Misses the chippy. And a quick timeout called by Nauset. As the Whalers have come out here aggressive. Forced a couple of turnovers and have held the Warriors without a shot. We'll keep it here as Aguilar, Francis, and Bramwell have all scored a bucket. And Coach Harrigan saw enough very quickly and called a timeout here with 6:14 to go here in the first quarter. Again, the Whalers will try and keep the pressure on as they look to put together 2 good games in a row. They will host New Heights Brockton, a very good charter school, undefeated actually. They put up 100 points on, albeit a charter school, but 100 points in high school. That's doing something offensively. So they will have their hands full here on Saturday. And of course, we will have the game, and then we will sneak over we've got a double header. Nauset double teamed once again, and a steal. Bramwell with another steal. He'll give it up to Halleck. Halleck on the right wing, inside, good pass. Francis goes up with a shot, no good. Halleck gets blocked, but draws a whistle. Looked like a good clean block, but underneath with the body. Called on Knight. First team foul. It'll be Halleck to the line for 2, looking for his first points of the evening. Leads the Whalers in scoring. Once again, first free throw good. And it's now a 7-0 run. Second free throw up, rolls in. So 2 free throws for Halleck. And again, more pressure. Near steal. Shot goes up and in. So Beer with the first hoop for Nauset. 8-2, the Whalers lead. Aguilar on the right wing. Again, facing a 2-3 zone here. Some shots should be open here. Inside to Halleck. Fakes it back. And off of Francis's hands. Berardi gets to it. Puts up the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. And Francis saves it to Halleck. Could have been a foul called there. Oh, tipped away. Simpson got too pretty with the pass. And Nauset forces the turnover. Oh, Halleck called for the reach. That's his first, team third here in the first quarter. So clock stops with 4:54 in the first. 8-2, Whalers with the lead. It'll be inbounded by Berardi. Or by Beer, actually, out to Berardi. 2-3 zone by the Whalers now. Simpson and Aguilar. Quick double team, but swung through. Here's Knight. Out to Berardi, deep three. Good. And now 8-5, so after an 8-0 lead to begin the game, Nauset has scored the last 5. Aguilar left open, he'll launch and bury it. Carlos Aguilar for 3, and the Whalers back on top by 6, and another turnover. 5 points from Carlos Aguilar paced the Whalers here early. Simpson into Francis. Francis gets a high screen back out to Simpson. 2-3 zone. Simpson goes, Francis goes baseline, floats, and kisses it off the backboard for the hoop. Another turnover. Simpson goes in. He misses it. Aguilar battles for the offensive board. Another possession. He'll go up for the 15-foot jumper and hit it. Carlos Aguilar picking right up where he left off, and another turnover. Lead is 10 already. Aguilar inside with a fantastic pass to Halleck. What a look. Off the foot. Oh, and a ticky-tack call on Francis. That's his second. So 4 team fouls. Again, got to balance the aggressiveness with smart. So Dwayne Martin comes off the bench. He'll replace Francis, obviously, with 2 fouls. Berardi gets it over finally for Nauset. 17-5, Whalers with a 12-point lead. They've scored 9 straight here in a hurry. Good defense by Halleck. Double team to blast it off the face of Martin, or Bramwell actually. 14 to shoot for Nauset. Into Knight, he'll put up the 12-footer off the mark. Halleck controls the rebound. Quickly up to Aguilar. Martin gonna line it up and bury it from deep. Wayne Martin for 3, and it's up to a 20-5 lead. Deep shot by Berardi off the mark. And Simpson called for the foul, I believe, I hope, actually. Actually, Martin called for the foul underneath. So bonus time for the final 2:41 for Nauset. And off the bench, Dante Brim for Nantucket going to be coming in. Couple of subs for Coach Harrington as the first free throw is off the mark. Number 1, Hanville, and number 23, Johnston, back into the game, replacing Berardi and Beer. And it'll be Simpson taking a seat. Once again, Dante Brim getting his first minutes here on the court. Rolls out and quick rebound off the rim, basically. This Halleck. Aguilar drives in. He'll pull up from 12, just off the mark. And Nauset clears the rebound. And 20-5 here as we approach 2:20 to play here in the first quarter. Whalers have had a couple of big runs, an 8-point run and a 9-point run. Actually a 12-point run. 3 is in the air, off the rim, no good. Aguilar on the backside grabs the rebound. And it's Bramwell to the Lane back out to Aguilar, unable to handle it cleanly. Brim inside to Halleck for the chippy. Great look. And quickly back the other way come the Warriors. 3 is in the air. That's short. Martin clears and he's off and running. Little behind the back juke. And the Whalers will get it set up here. Inside to Halleck. Well, not inside. He's at the top of the key. Looks to make a move on Knight. Back out to Aguilar for 3. Off the rim. Aguilar gets it. He'll pull up again. Hits. 9 points for Aguilar in the first. Pressure once again. Warriors get it over the timeline. Good pass inside and a hoop. That's Austin Remy, number 10, for the hoop, and we are under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 24-7. Great start for Nantucket. Halleck faces the double team and a bad pass. Heads out of bounds. Back to the Warriors it goes. And Marrero off the bench. Oliver Marrero, number 22, replaces Halleck, who's got 6 here in the first. Couple of great passes inside. Led to Halleck's hoops. Into the corner. Again, double team. Marrero with a flash. Corner 3 by Berardi is in the air. It's short. Aguilar quickly up the court. They can dribble it out, but Aguilar beats the Nauset defense down, except missed the Knight. Gets back there, Jacob Knight for the block. And again, shot clock is off with 28 seconds to go. First quarter. Bad pass. And the Warriors will pull up. 3 is in the air. Good. Berardi with his second from deep. 24-10 our score. Again, Whalers can play for the last shot here. Bramwell makes a move. Tipped away. 2 seconds. Berardi's going to have to pull it up. Double pumps. Unable to hit. And a phenomenal quarter for the Whalers to start things off. They put up 24 points against the Warriors here. And we'll head to the second quarter. Up 24-10. We'll take a break here on the NSC. Whalers up big early.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers explode for 24 points here in the first quarter, and they hold a 24-10 lead led by Carlos Aguilar, who had 9. Halleck had 6. Jaquan Francis with 4 points as well. A couple of great assists. And the defensive pressure has led to at least 5 turnovers. 3 is in the air and nailed. So good start to the quarter for Nauset as they look to climb back in this thing. They're down now 11. Aguilar gets it set up against the 2-3 zone. Quick flip, Aguilar will launch. Just off the mark, nice rebound by Brim, and he'll go up and score! Dante Brim on the backside. With a deuce, and Knight can't handle it. Another turnover. Quickly back down the court, Whalers Up 26-13. Good take, smacked out of bounds, however. Bramwell with the good aggressive take. Knight once again gets up and blocks the shot out of bounds. Whalers with 25 to shoot. Aguilar. Hounded by Hanville. He'll give it up. Around the perimeter it goes. Marrero, little inside, outside. Deep shot by Martin, off the mark. Knight clears, but tapped away. Aguilar left open, and he'll back it out and reset. Just underway here, second quarter. Brim drives baseline, inside to Marrero, hacked and count it! Oliver Marrero with his first deuce. He'll look for a three-point play at the line. Lead swells to 15. And that'll be 2 on Knight. He has been aggressive on defense, a couple of blocks, but he'll have to sit for a little bit. Marrero short with the free throw. Brim Gattle amongst the trees, gets it out of there. Aguilar for 3. Ow! Dances on the rim and bounces off. And Nauset finally clears it out. Baseline goes Berardi, cross court. 3 is in the air, and once again, Remy dials it up for 3. He leads the Nauset attack with 8 already off the bench. 28-16. Aguilar inside to Marrero, who's got position, goes up with a shot and scores. Oliver Marrero with a couple of good hoops inside. Pass goes out, Remy fakes it, drives in and loses it. Marrero squeezes it up to Martin. Martin drives in, no good, and Nauset clears. Inside to Remy, back out to Hanville. Drives on Brim, and Aguilar got a hand in there. I think he'll get called for the foul. First on the team here in the second quarter. Simpson and Halleck back in. Oliver Marrero with a couple of good hoops and a rebound in his short spurt off the bench, replacing Jack Halleck. Again, the Whalers will be without Ethan Jarrett for the remainder of the season. The junior injured his knee in the win off island at TD Garden against the Vineyard. We hope a speedy recovery for number 21, Ethan Jarrett. I know he's probably watching here. First free throw up and good for Hanville. That's his first point of the evening. But very disappointing for the team, obviously, to see anyone go down. But Jarrett was an integral part and can't teach height. Offensive rebound by Nauset. They'll get it set up here. Deep shot by Berardi. Off the rim, no good. And rebound controlled by Martin. Quickly up to Aguilar. Nauset back on defense. Cross court it goes. 3 in the air. Off the iron, no good. Halleck with a good rebound. Triple teamed, and he'll get it back out to Simpson. Martin thought about it. Tapped away. Should remain Whalers ball, and it does. 28 to shoot after the new possession. Inside Halleck, back out to Aguilar. He'll fake a shot, and over to Martin it goes. Aguilar, top of the key, looking inside to Halleck. He's got a shorter man, but congested with that 2-3 zone, unable to get a clean look. They're gonna have to get him to flash. Simpson, open. Back outside to Martin, inside to Halleck. And Simpson is tripped, so that'll be a foul on Berardi. His first, team's second. 30-17, 4:25 officially on the clock here in the second quarter. Goes out to Simpson. He drives in looking for Halleck, a little too high for the big guy. They've connected on a couple of those little interior dishes for a couple of hoops. Again, Halleck's got 6, so cross court it goes. Remy, Berardi, Hanville, good passing by Nauset, 3 in the air and good. Remy found it in the corner, and he's got 3 here in the second quarter and is willing the Warriors back in this thing, down just 10. Yeah, just tough going inside as the Warriors are privy to Halleck's prowess. Martin off the mark. Saved inside. Simpson goes up with it and scores. Chris Simpson's first bucket of the game gives the Whalers a 12-point lead. Another double team. Remy tries to pass it inside, stolen by Aguilar. Dribbles through some pressure. Inside to Halleck, who goes up and scores. Great break by the Whalers. Another fast break opportunity, and they take advantage. Lead is back to 14. Here's Steele, 3 in the air. Off the mark. Aguilar clears. Warriors are back. And Nantucket will get it set up here in the half-court set. Tough pass for Halleck, and he's hacked 3 times, and finally a whistle. Berardi picks up his second. Team third, and Jaquan Francis back in, along with Amari Bramwell. Francis playing with 2 fouls. Remy takes a seat. He's got the hot hand, and an interception by Nauset, and a quick foul called on Martin. That's his second. Coach Harrington brings up a good point. Why that one? Because it didn't look like much. But nonetheless, the whistle blew. Again, good exterior passing. Cross court it goes. Berardi from 15. Nope. Passes up on the shot. And he'll get it back in the corner. Francis gives up the baseline. Berardi. Jump step. 3 in the air. Off the mark. No good. And Francis unable to time it. So another possession for Nauset. Berardi with a pump fake. Pass for a 7-footer. And that is Johnston with his first hoop. Warriors up 12, 34-22. Good pump fake and drive through by Dante Brim. Back out to Martin. High pass, handled. Down to under 10 seconds to shoot for Nantucket. Francis drives in, puts up the floater, no good, tapped. Nauset has Berardi up ahead, but unable to handle the pass cleanly. Shot is up and short, and a foul called on Nauset. That's 4 already, so they are in the bonus, or the Whalers will be in the bonus for the final minute 32 here. Jacob Knight back in for the Warriors, and it'll be timeout called by Nantucket with a minute 32 left here in the second quarter. We'll keep it here as the Whalers are up 12. Again, this game was a reschedule from earlier in the year. And we're happy to have you along here in the NSC. Nice crowd joining us here, John Jay. Our last broadcast was over from the middle school gym, the intimate confines of Cyrus Pierce Middle School gym, that we saw the girls varsity team pick up their 3rd win in a row over a game squad from Sturgis East. So congrats to Coach Roth. They'll be off island for their next game against Falmouth Academy. And we've got a double dip coming up on Saturday as the boys host New Heights Charter from Brockton. And then we'll flip over to the ice rink as Bishop Stang comes in for the first of 2 games against the Spartans. Whalers get it in. A little man-to-man here. Let's see if she can get it inside to Halleck. Francis turns the corner and drives all the way in for the layup. Jaquan Francis with a good hoop. 36-22 now. And a steal by Bramwell. Martin stops and blocked. He gets his own rebound and dribbles it back outside. Here's Halleck looking to go to work. Played man-to-man by Knight. Oh! You cannot handle the big guy one-on-one. And he drop steps and throws the hammer down. And unfortunately, we'll probably get called for the reach in here. They call it on Martin. His third, but Jack Halleck erupts for a thunderous 2-handed jam. Carlos Aguilar back into the game as Martin's picked up 3. The Whalers faithful love it. Under a minute to play, 35 seconds actually. Berardi denied. He'll get a shot off here though from deep again. Number 5, Joseph Berardi has been on fire. He's got 3 from deep. But the Whalers lead is 13. And they look like they will play for the last shot here, down to 10 seconds. Inside to Halleck, double teamed. Doesn't matter, Halleck goes up with it and rolls off the rim. Francis. Looks like 1 second will be on the clock here as Francis was able to control it enough to draw the possession whistle. So the Whalers will look to do something here in a quick hurry. They can catch it and shoot it with 1 second. And Aguilar will launch at the buzzer. Oh! Just off the mark. As the Whalers will head to the locker room with a 38-25 lead. Nice job by Nantucket as they once again outscore the Warriors. It's 38-25 here. You're watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC. We'll be back with the second half. Whalers with a good first half, 38-25 the score.
Nantucket Sports Connection is an NC. Countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
For many, the holidays bring friends and family together. But for others, the holidays can bring feelings of isolation, loneliness, stress, anger, or even suicidal thinking. These thoughts and feelings can lead to out-of-control drinking, drug use, or difficulty maintaining sobriety. If you are experiencing any of these triggers, do something about it. Reach out to family, friends, even a sponsor or coach. You don't have to go it alone. So this holiday season, if you feel you need help, reach out.
Score! Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. Quick player, Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Space 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Their dribble. Pass. Puts Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Star. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead. Shot. Score! Just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
He's got it! He's got it! Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot. Score! Jack Halleck.
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Apologies for the scoreboard not cooperating with us, but we've got it back in action here. I can tell you that the Whalers are up 13 here at the half, 38-25, and they have controlled things from the outset. They outscored Nauset 24-10 in the first quarter, and followed that up with another good effort here in the second quarter. It has been defense, defense, defense. They've got 12 steals as a team and have also passed the ball very well. Double digits in assists as a team. Carlos Aguilar with 9, Jack Halleck with 10. Francis has 6. He was saddled with some foul trouble. He's already got 2 fouls, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. 3 points from Dwayne Martin, Bramwell with 2, Simpson with 2, Oliver Marrero, who will obviously see some more time here as the season progresses. He's got 4. And Dante Brim had some quality minutes with a deuce, a couple of rebounds, and a couple of steals, and a nice assist as well. So great stuff all about for the Whalers as we get set for the second half. And the third quarter play has begun. Again, good perimeter passing. Oh, nice pass inside. And a short shot. Halleck snares the rebound and quickly up to Francis. Same starting 5 for both teams here in the second half. Simpson draws a whistle. Looked like ball there, but maybe the body. Berardi picks up his third quickly here in the second half. First team foul on Nauset. So we'll keep an eye on him. As the Whalers look to put it in bounds here. Out to Simpson. Quickly inside to Halleck. Makes a move and passes it back out. Aguilar unable to handle it. So a quick turnover here to begin things for Nantucket. But they've been pretty good handling the ball. Double team. And Nauset breaks the press. Deep 3 in the air, rims out. Halleck skies for it and heads up the court. Good pass to Aguilar. He'll float up and gets called for the offensive foul. Looked like it was a little bit of movement there, but nonetheless, Aguilar called for the foul. That's his second. First team foul on Nantucket. Still 38-25. Nauset to inbounds, facing some full court pressure. Tipped away, Simpson Over to Francis, who gets it stolen. He steals it right back. Goes up for the shot and smooches it off the backboard and in. Another nice floating jump shot from Jaquan Francis. Halleck forces an errant shot. Simpson with a rebound. Dribbles through some pressure. He hangs and unable to hit. No foul called. 40-25, Whalers up. Good perimeter passing once again by Nauset. Knight over to Beer. Nice behind the back pass. Three is in the air and off the mark. Simpson battles for it and comes away with it. Nice rebound and advance by Chris Simpson. Halleck double teamed inside to Francis, goes to the left. Count it. Jaquan with a couple of quick hoops here in the second half, and it's a 42-25 lead. Berardi puts up the 14-footer off the mark, no good. Oh, near travel by Beer, but the Warriors get it set up. Berardi left open, and he will drain it. Cannot leave number 5 open. He's into double figures with 12. 42-28. Halleck, nice pass. That's got to be a foul, but it's not. Berardi has all alone, and he'll go up for the layup. That's 14 for Berardi to lead the Warriors. Still a 12-point lead. Quick shot by Simpson, and he drains the three! So a quick answer by Chris Simpson, and the lead back to 15. Again, quickly up, tipped away by Simpson. Remains Warriors ball. Coach Harrington getting a little earful from the Stripes as he has done it all game, and you know, the Stripes are, yeah, they have patience too. Good activity by the Whalers. Knight dishes back out. He'll get it inside. Again, another dish out. Wide open three in the air, off the mark, no good. Halleck unable to get to it. And the Whalers recover. Fresh shot clock for Nauset. Pass goes into Halleck. Wrong guy. Up ahead, it's Francis. And looks like he took steps. But you got to give him room to get it. Looked like it had to be a foul called there, but wasn't much contact, so Francis called for the travel. It's number 14, Laith Zanuck, getting his first action for Nauset. In the corner once again, good drive on the baseline, shot up, no good, and a great rebound by Amari Bramwell, who goes up and gets it and draws the whistle. Good effort by number 3. Berardi back in, Hanville sits, and it'll be a timeout called by the Whalers at 4:10 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a break here in the NSC. Whalers up 15, 45-30.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. A little timeout for the Whalers as they hold a 15-point lead, 45-30. Just over 4 minutes to play. A little pressure by Nauset, easily broken. Bramwell will go up for the floater and score. Good passing by Nauset, but good defense. Simpson. Oh, Halleck will get called for the foul. That's just his second, team's second. Triple team, back outside, Berardi left open. A rare miss for him. Bramwell's up ahead, tipped away by Berardi. Nicely done by the senior to recover. Junior, excuse me. So the Whalers will put it in, still 31 to shoot for Nantucket. Back outside, Simpson for three. Good, another assist from Aguilar as well. Great ball movement for Nantucket. Simpson with another shot from deep. He's got two already here in the third quarter. Nice recovery by Bramwell to force an errant shot. Simpson clears the rebound. 20-point lead now, and again, two guys just collapse on Halleck. Leaves Carlos Aguilar open, and he drills a three. The Whalers are pouring it on here in the second half. The lead has swelled to 23. Cross-court pass. Inside it goes Simpson. Unable to control the offensive rebound, and Bienvenu finally welcomes himself to the scorebook with a deuce. 53-32 as we approach 2:20 to play. Inside Halleck. Throws it to no one in particular. So a turnover as Marrero tags in for Jack Halleck here. Halleck with 10. Aguilar leads the way with 12. Simpson also with 8. Drive and dish. Bienvenu now double teamed. And a timeout wisely called by Coach Harrington to save the possession, but Whalers force the timeout with good aggressive double teaming there. Again, the lead has swelled to 21 as Nantucket has blown it open here in the third quarter. Simpson's got 8, Jaquan Francis with 10, Halleck with 10, Aguilar with 12 to lead the Whalers attack. We're gonna keep it here as we got 2:04 left here in the third quarter. Again, our next broadcast and live streams will be a double dip on Saturday as the boys Hoopsters will look for another win against a very good opponent, another playoff-bound team if things stay as they are, the New Heights Phoenix. They're out of Brockton, and they can hoop. We will then sneak on over to the Bog as the boys look to make it 9 in a row. They won last night 6-4 over a game Monomoy Mashpee squad. Aguilar skies above all to corral a rebound on the backside of the rim. Quick pass over to Simpson, who drives. Dishes back out. Shot up off the rim, no good. Nauset controls the rebound. Up ahead and unable to handle it was Johnston. Aguilar was there defensively. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Whalers up 53-32. Inside it goes to Marrero. He's hammered, no call. Simpson there for the offensive putback, but he cannot convert. And Nauset back the other way. 3 is in the air, short. Tapped, oh, Marrero unable to get to a nice tap by Aguilar. Extra pass. And back out front it goes. Whalers back defensively. 3 in the air for Nauset and converted. That's Johnston for 3. Under a minute to play. Aguilar all the way. And through the hands of a couple of players, and nobody touched it apparently. So back to the Warriors it goes. Whalers still with an 18-point lead, 53-35. Good perimeter passing once again. Double team. And off Simpson's hands, apparently, who got a hand in there to tap it away. 31 seconds left, 21 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Quickly inside, fadeaway shot, no good. Simpson taps it, and it'll be Aguilar controlling the pace. 15-foot pull-up is a turnover and tapped away, nicely done by Dwayne Martin to recover defensively. 16 seconds left for the Warriors to shoot. 18-point lead for Nantucket. Oh, too easy as Johnston got it in. Down under 10 seconds to go. Aguilar, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. He'll put it up, counts if it goes, off the rim, no good. So we will head to the fourth quarter with the Whalers holding a 16-point lead, 53-37. We'll take a break here on the NSC and bring you the fourth quarter of action. Again, Whalers up 16, 53-37. You are watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers look to close it out here in the fourth quarter. They're up 16 on the Warriors, 53-37. Carlos Aguilar with another great game. He's got 12 to lead the attack for Nantucket, but plenty to talk about here as Simpson launches from 3 and another offensive rebound. Aguilar launches from deep, rolls off the rim, and night gathers as the Warriors are off and running. Good recovery by Nantucket. Shot goes up, no good. Marrero taps it to Aguilar, who's gives it up to Martin. Little give and go, and the Whalers will hold on to the possession. 7:33 to go. Bad pass as Berardi intercepts. And short, Aguilar stayed right where he was, and Hansville unable to get to it. Marrero with a good look. And skying in was Bramwell. Or Dante Brim, excuse me, back in. And that's got to be a charge as Carlos Aguilar returns the favor to Berardi. He got called for an offensive foul in the third quarter and able to plant the feet and draw the whistle. Nice job by Carlos Aguilar. Simpson gets it across and drives in, holds the pivot foot and puts up the shot and scores. Another good hoop by Chris Simpson, and he's in double figures. Oh, shuffled the feet, no call, double teamed in the corner, and Martin forces the turnover. .645 and counting here, 55-37, 18-point lead for Nantucket. Whalers content to use a little bit of clock here. They get it all set up, corner shot. Inside, Marrero unable to handle it cleanly. Good defense by Nauset, still 10 seconds to shoot for Nantucket. Good flash by Simpson. Down to 5 seconds, Aguilar. Gonna need something in a hurry here. Martin trying to make it happen and unable to do so, turnover. And good pass to Berardi, who goes up for the layup. .55-39, Martin into the lane, tries a reverse layup, and out of bounds remains Nantucket ball with 5:53 officially. Halleck back into the game, replacing Marrero. Again, good minutes by number 22. Back out top, Aguilar controls. Still 25 to shoot for Nantucket. He drives on Berardi, quick pass to Simpson. Simpson back outside to Martin, who can't handle it. Intercepted by Hansville. And nice hoop. Sticking with it was Hansville. 55-41, quickly the other way, no good. And Nauset with a rebound. Knight goes in, and a foul called on Chris Simpson. That'll be 2 shots. Oh, they call it up. Yeah, it should be 2 shots. Yeah, 2 shots for Knight. Still looking for his first points of the game. He's been active on the defensive end, however, for Nauset. 5:23 to go. First free throw is good. .18 points for Berardi to pace the Warriors. Second free throw, no good. Whalers control. Dante Brim. Up to Martin, who will launch for 3. Rainbows it in! Dwayne Martin for 3. And the lead back to 16. Oh, good hoop on the alley-oop layup by Hansville. Up ahead is Martin. Good little give and go with Brim. Oh, nice pass inside. Chris Simpson with a great second half here. He's already got 10 in the second half, 12 for the game. That's the 4th Whalers player in double figures. And another breakdown defensively as Hansville goes in easily. And a foul called 76 feet away from the hoop. That's number 5 on Berardi, so he will take a seat after putting up 18 points for the Warriors. Good game for number 5. No surprise there. So 14-point lead, 60-46, still 4:26 to play, so Whalers got to keep the foot on the gas pedal here. It'll be Martin to put it in to Bramwell. Bramwell drives in, puts up a floater, short. Nice rebound by Simpson. He puts it up, no good. Gets his own and puts it up again, no good. So good effort but unrewarded, and a great hustle by Bramwell again. Defensively, they have got some Lightning McQueens getting back on defense between Bramwell, Brim, Dwayne Martin, and Aguilar. No quit in those guys, as we are under 4 minutes to go here. Pass back to the top. Knight drives in, tipped away by Halleck. Steal for the Whalers. Here's Bramwell. Weaves his way through a couple, puts up a shot, no good. Halleck there for the putback. 16 for the big guy. And he picks up an offensive rebound as well. Another double-double. Double team inside the Knight, tipped away. Nauset recovers, shot up, Hansville for three. Off the mark, no good. Simpson, oh. That is over the back, which means Nauset hit the ball last. But nonetheless, the Warriors will get possession. Chris Simpson will take a seat, and the bench beginning to be cleared as Shea Dwyer will get some playing time here for Nantucket. Warriors down 16, get it in. Good double team. Swung, and Dwyer with a good recovery. Near steal. Still 20 to shoot. Deep shot by Hansville, off the mark, but he'll get it back. So fresh clock for the Warriors, but they got to get points in a hurry. And Dwayne Martin with a steal. He'll pull up for three, off the mark. Bit of an errant shot there, as the Whalers could use some clock here. Up 16 points. Three in the air, no good. Halleck clears. And he'll get it across the timeline over to Martin, or over to Bramwell. Martin will launch for three. No good, but kept alive by Bramwell. Halleck with a short jump hook, and it's good. The big fellow with 14. That's right around his season average. Lead swells back to 18 as we approach 2 minutes to play. Again, good perimeter passing. Hansville with another three, that's short. Dwayne Martin up to Halleck. Back out to Martin. Fakes a shot, goes in. Oh, tries a wild shot. And the Warriors put in a shot, and we'll call timeout here with 1:48. Again, Whalers up 64-48, so still a 16-point deficit with under 2 minutes to play. And everything is pointing towards Nantucket picking up victory number 7. They'll move to 7-4 on the season. Nauset will drop to 3-7, barring a massive comeback here in the last minute 48. Thanks again for joining us here on the NSC as we bring you Whalers athletics all winter long, and of course in the spring we'll pick up lacrosse. Cannot wait. Two very good teams for the Whalers. Bailey Lower leads a girls squad that has state title aspirations, and our boy Jack Halleck, amongst many others, will lead the boys squad, also with state title aspirations. Number 12, Valenginti, in for Nantucket here, along with Dwyer, Bramwell, Martin, and Brim. Into Brim. Double team. Martin handles it. And a near foul. Double team going to come. And a near steal there, but still 18 to shoot for Nantucket. Minute 31 officially. Brim to put it in. Bramwell, good pass over to Ginty. Ginty makes a move and draws a foul. Just the third team foul, so the Whalers will put it in bounds here with a minute 23 left. Still up 8-16. Martin. They've got a foul, can't stop the clock. Four fouls now on Nauset, so the next one will send the Whalers to the free throw line. And there's a steal and a foul. So not necessarily what the Whalers want to do is stop the clock and give Nauset a chance to score, but with a 16-point edge, we'll applaud the defensive effort. And a quick hoop by Nauset. And another foul called finally. So that will send the Whalers to the line on the fifth team foul on Nauset. Whalers got to hit a couple free throws here to ice this thing. They are up 14-64-50, minute 10 on the clock. Again, Nantucket with the win will move to 7-4, pick up their second win in a row. They've done that a couple times here this season already, and they will face a playoff-bound team on Saturday. It'll be the first of our doubleheader. Tip-off at 12:30. First free throw good by Amari Bramwell. He's got 5. Jack Halleck ends the game with 14. And a second free throw also good. One of 4 Whalers in double figures. And a steal. Tipped away, nicely done by number 23, Johnston for Nauset. Under a minute to play. Spin move and a foul. Called on Nantucket again, not necessarily what Coach Ferrer is looking for here in the final 48 seconds, but tipped away, and that'll be a turnover. So the Whalers with the 35-second shot clock can use almost all of it here if they so choose. I got a hunch they're going to get fouled before that happens. GT loses it, gets it back, and on the baseline, it'll be a turnover over to Nauset. 43 seconds left. Nauset to put it in bounds. Down 16, 66-50. Knight gets to it and tipped out of bounds. They called it off the Whalers, but 3 is in the air. Off the front iron, no good. Whalers with the rebound. Lost it. Quick shot up, no good. Good rebound by Martin, or Bramwell. No, Brim, excuse me. And Nantucket can dribble it out here if Nauset will let them. Ginty goes up for the shot and scores! Alan Ginty, just a sophomore, will look for the and one at the line. And a technical foul called on Nauset. So we'll shoot that first. Again, the game is well at hand, so not sure what was said. It'll be Francis to shoot the technical free throws here. Oh no, Ginty stays at the line, excuse me. He gets 2 for the technical. And then he'll shoot 2, or she'll shoot 1 for the three-point play. The lefty is good with the second one. And he'll get 1 more. Why did he get? Wire no good with the free throw. Not sure why Ginty got 2 shots. That should have just been 1 shot because he scored the hoop. Second free throw is good, and Dwyer picks up the point. The senior picks up the 70th point for Nantucket. Again, shouldn't have been 2 free throws, but the Whalers will dribble it out here the final 15 seconds and picked up victory number 7. The final score will be 70-50 as the Whaler faithful let their Whalers hear it. Another good-looking game here for Nantucket. Four Whalers in double figures, led by number 10, Jack Halleck with 14. Chris Simpson with a phenomenal second half. He had 10 in just the second half to lead the way. Aguilar with another good game with 12. Jaquan Francis with 10. Dwayne Martin had another good game. He had 6. Bramwell all over the place. He had 6. Once again, we'll be back at it again on Saturday with a double dip, starting with our Whalers looking for win number 3 in a row versus the New Heights Phoenix. First meeting ever by those 2 teams. And then we'll jump over, we'll actually drive over because it'll be quicker, to the Bog as the Bishop Stang Spartans look to break the 8-game winning streak by our Whalers. They are skating mighty. Hope you can join us for at least one of the 2 games here on Saturday. Once again, final score from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers win going away 70-50. Have a great night, Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.